Hey, Dr. Jon Finn here. Welcome to the Habit Mechanic podcast. Right now, you can get my new best-selling book, Train Your Brain for the AI Revolution, at tougherminds.co.uk. The digital book, audiobook, and physical book are all available at a special price that you won't find anywhere else.
Hey everyone. You ever get that feeling like you're capable of really incredible things? Like you've got all this potential just bursting at the seams.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, but then something holds you back, right?
Right, like there's something in the way.
Well, good news because that's exactly what we're tackling in today's deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to unlock that potential. We're diving deep into the work of Dr. Jon Finn.
Okay.
He's all about resilience and performance. He's got this book, decades of research behind him, over 20 years.
Wow.
And the best part is,
What's that?
he hates quick fixes.
Really?
Yeah, he's all about giving you the tools you need to become, get this, a habit mechanic.
A habit mechanic. I like that. What is that?
I was hoping you could tell us, what exactly is a habit mechanic?
So think of it like this.
Huh.
You know how a mechanic fine-tunes an engine to get that peak performance?
Okay, yeah.
It's the same idea.
Sure.
A habit mechanic knows how their brain works,
Yeah.
knows the mechanics of it, and how to optimize it to achieve success.
So no more like feeling like our brain is working against us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Dr. Finn gives us a ton of actionable strategies in his book, but one of the best, most powerful is the daily T plan.
Okay, the daily T plan.
Yeah. And T stands for tiny empowering action.
You know, I gotta be honest, that sounds deceptively simple. The name, at least.
It is simple. That's
Yeah.
part of why it's so great, so effective. Small, consistent actions, that's the key. They can create huge, massive changes in how you feel and what you accomplish.
Okay.
And it's not just some vague self-help thing. It's rooted in real science, psychology, and neuroscience.
Love that. Okay, no more vague self-help mantra for us. So let's unpack this daily TE plan. What are the actual steps?
So the first one is all about knowing yourself, self-awareness.
Yeah.
Every single day, you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How well did you live up to your potential the day before? So you're really thinking about your actions, and are they matching up with your goals, being honest with yourself?
So it's kind of like a daily check-in, but with an actual rating system to
Yeah.
like hold us accountable.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so what's next?
Then comes the tiny empowering action part. Based on that rating you gave yourself, you pick one small action that'll move you toward those goals.
And I'm guessing this action is supposed to be doable, like even on your busiest day.
Absolutely, it has to be manageable. So Dr. Finn gives this example of someone who wants to feel more energetic all day, right? Instead of trying to change everything, they could start with the TEA, like taking a 5-minute walk in the morning.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I can see how that, like a small action could snowball into something much bigger. Is that what Dr. Finn calls a micro win?
Yes, it is. And those little micro wins, those are crucial. They build that positive momentum, like that feeling at the end of a super productive day. Hey, you feel good, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what TEAs are designed to do. Trigger those good feelings, even from something small.
So we're rating ourselves. We've got our tiny empowering action. What's next? How do we make sure this tiny action doesn't just disappear, that it actually sticks, becomes a habit?
Right, so that's step 3 of the daily T plan, explaining why. We have to actually connect that action, no matter how small, to the big picture, what we're ultimately working towards.
So like if my TA was spending 5 minutes every morning to tidy up my desk, I wouldn't just do it. I'd have to actually say why that matters to me.
Exactly. You'd say something like, this 5-minute declutter, this is going to help me feel calmer, more focused. I'll start my day feeling in control.
I can see how just saying it out loud, that why, would be so powerful, like giving your brain directions, a clear roadmap.
Exactly. It's like you're strengthening those pathways in your brain, the ones connected to making good choices.
Which reminds me, I think it was in the book, he talks about how our brains are constantly rewiring themselves based on what we do, what we experience, neuroplasticity, right?
Yes, neuroplasticity. And it's huge. It means we're not stuck with the brains we were born with. We can actually change them through what we do consistently. And the daily T plan, it's a real practical way to do that.
It's like we're like sculpting our own brains, one tiny action at a time. But I bet some people are thinking, what if I mess up? What if I miss a day? Does that mean I failed the whole thing?
Oh, absolutely. People ask Dr. Finn that all the time. And what he says is really reassuring. He says consistency is key, but that doesn't mean being perfect every single day. Life happens.
So it's more about the long game, not beating yourself up if you slip up every now and then.
Exactly. In fact, he even encourages people to look at this whole process like it's personal research.
Personal research, what do you mean?
Like, give yourself permission to try things out, see what really works for you. Not every TA is going to click with everyone the same way.
So if that 5-minute walk feels more like a chore than a win, it's okay to try a different TEA.
Absolutely. You have to listen to yourself, your own feedback, and adjust if you need to.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I do have one question, though, and I'm sure a lot of our listeners are wondering the same thing.
Go for it.
How long does it actually take to create a new habit? Like using the daily TA plan, how long are we talking?
I wish I had a magic number I could give you, but it really depends on the person.
So no more of that 21 days to form a habit thing.
Right. It's a whole process, and some things are easier to make stick than others. But the most important thing is consistency over time. It's like, think of it like building a muscle. You don't get ripped overnight, right?
It's about small, consistent efforts, just like the daily TA plan itself.
Exactly. And speaking of consistency, another thing people ask a lot is if it's better to just focus on one TEA at a time, or if you could do multiple TAs, like all at once.
Yeah, I could see how that would be tempting. Try to change everything all at once. What do you think? Can we be overachievers, or is it better to start small? Can we be overachievers, or is it better to start small?
You know, Dr. Finn's research actually shows that sticking to one TEA at a time, especially when you're just starting out, it's way more effective.
So no multitasking our way to a better self?
Not really. It's like, imagine you're learning to juggle. You wouldn't start with 5 balls, right? Start with 1.
Right, one ball or one TA. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Got to build that foundation. But what about those days when life just throws everything at you, you know? And even a tiny action feels impossible.
Oh, those days happen to everyone. Dr. Finn talks about that. And he's a big believer in being kind to yourself, self-compassion.
So we shouldn't beat ourselves up if we, miss a day or two.
Exactly. It's about progress, not perfection, remember? And that's actually when the daily T plan can be even more helpful, believe it or not.
Oh, really? I think those would be the days to just forget the plan completely.
It's tempting, but no, those tough days, that's when you lean into the why behind your T. Like, say your T is writing down 3 things you're grateful for every night, but you're having a really rough day. Reminding yourself why you do that, even something small, it can make a huge difference. Maybe it helps you shift your perspective or find something positive in all the chaos.
Yeah, that's so important, just remembering the why. Sometimes we need that reminder most when things are tough.
For sure. And that brings up something important about the daily T plan. It's not the whole picture, right? It's just one of the tools in Dr. Finn's habit mechanic toolbox.
Right. We got so into the daily T plan, we didn't even get to the other stuff. What else can people expect to find in the book?
So much. He talks about figuring out your core values, what really matters to you, setting goals that really motivate you, even strengthening your relationships by being more aware of your own patterns. It's really cool stuff.
So it's more of a holistic approach to personal growth, with the daily TA plan being like a foundational thing.
Exactly. And he doesn't just throw these ideas at you. He gives you exercises, worksheets, tons of real-life examples throughout the book.
Oh, that's great. I think he even mentioned some other resources too, like a podcast, an app to help people out.
He does.
Yeah.
Because he gets it. Having support, some guidance, it makes a world of difference when you're trying to make these changes stick.
Totally. Well, this deep dive has been amazing, super insightful. I'm already thinking about what my own tiny empowering action is going to be. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts for our listeners?
You know, if there's one thing I hope people take away from this, it's that unlocking your potential, it's not about some massive overnight transformation. It's the small stuff, those daily TAs, those little actions done consistently, they build up over time. That's where the magic happens.
Tiny actions, big impact. That's perfect. And for our listeners who are ready to start their journey as habit mechanics, you can find a link to Dr. Finn's book and those extra resources in our show notes. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. And remember, you've got this. That power to unlock your potential, it's all you. One tiny empowering action at a time.
Thanks for listening to the Habit Mechanic podcast. If you liked it, please subscribe and tell someone else about one of the ideas or insights that you found most interesting.